This is Mitchell Johnson live from Rustam Half Court here in Dixon, Illinois. Today we have the Sauk Valley Skyhawks versus Truman College outside of Chicago. So far, the Skyhawks have started off the season 1-5 on a cold stretch. Truman, however, has not been much better, only being 2-3. And Shelby Veltrop will win the tip-off for the Skyhawks. Skyhawks pass around, trying against their rhythm. Looking to get it down low. Gabriel Bell struggles to get it. Fight for a loose ball. And that'll be a turnover by the Skyhawks. Chance for a nice little fast break opportunity. And they're going to call a foul on Kate Salisbury there to start the game. First one is good. Second one is also good, giving Truman a 2-point lead. Skyhawks looking to break this press. And Kate Salisbury will dribble over half court to break the press. Sauk Valley passing around, trying to look down low towards the Veltrop sisters. They'll try again to Cameron there, but they'll say she got a little bit too much risk. That'll be Truman's first foul of the game. They'll get into Cameron Veltrop. She'll take a nice little post hook, but that won't be off. Truman dribbling up the court. Truman and the driver kicks out offense, it appears. And they'll get a nice little easy layup out of it. Start off 4-0. A little bit of a chance here for Kate Salisbury. Open three. That won't be off her. Fight for a rebound. And they're going to call a jump ball here. Good hustle there by the Skyhawks off the missed rebound to be able to cause a jump ball. Skyhawks in their typical 3-2 zone that we've seen a lot from this season. They really seem to like how it matches up against most teams so far. Nice turnover there by the Truman. Steal was by Shelby Veltrop. Skip court pass, thinking about the three. And they'll try again to Shelby Veltrop, but she won't be able to get a hand on it there. Fast break opportunity. But there'll be a foul. First free throw for Truman is good. Second free throw is off, but they're going to say that she stepped on the line anyways. Sauk Valley dribbles up the court easily to break this Truman full style, trap style defense. Skyhawks have yet to score. This might change here. Shelby Veltrop try doing a little post work. She goes for up her. Cameron Veltrop gets the rebound, and she'll get a foul off of it. 3-point play opportunity there for Cameron Veltrop. Cameron Veltrop's at the line for one. Very good free throw shooter so far this season. Has yet to miss one on here at her home court, and that streak will continue. Good hands there by Sauk to cause turnover. A little bit of a fast break opportunity, one-on-one. Kate Salisbury will take it and get an easy layup out of it to tie up the game at 5 apiece. Sauk still in their 3-2 zone. Fighting for the turnover here, and Shelby Veltrop will wind up with the ball and be able to get a steal. Another good defensive possession by the Skyhawks. Maya West will take it in herself. She'll throw up a little bit of a wild shot. Not quite sure what she was thinking with that one. They'll get it down low. Shelly Veltrop will get a little bit of her hand on it. Karen Veltrop will get a hand on the offensive rebound. And they're going to call a jump ball off of that. It'll become Sauk Valley ball off that jump ball. Kate Salisbury receives a screen, maybe will go across half court. Maya West looking to get it down low. Karen Veltrop not liking what she sees. Shelly Veltrop goes for a slip on a screen, but it's going to get smacked out of bounds. A little bit short on pass on the Skyhawks there. Fight for the steal, and Truman's going to come up with it, but Cameron Veltrop's going to get a hand in there and cause a bit of a deflection. Will still remain Truman ball though. Score is still tied at 5 apiece. Truman with the ball. Sauk sticking in their 3-2 style defense. Drive here. And they're going to call travel off that. Say she took one too many steps. They'll try to get the ball into Maya West, but it'll cause a steal right there. But they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on Maya West, 32, a push in the back, they're saying. Truman gets the ball in. A little confusion down low. They'll take a contested heavy mid-range. That one will be off. Offensive rebound, though. Get a wide open three-pointer off of it. That one will be off again. Another offensive rebound. Karen Velchop a nice block, but another offensive rebound for Truman. Another mid-range, but that'll be an air ball going back to the Skyhawks. Kate Salisbury will get an opportunity on the fast break here. And she'll miss an easy layup right there. One opportunity on the fast break here. Shelby Velchop will get a piece of it to prevent the easy fast break layup. Score is still tied at 5 apiece. Karen Velchop will get a block there too. Both her and Shelby have several blocks. And Karen Velchop will decide that she'll take it by herself across half court. Kate Salisbury thought about the corner three, but decides against it. Fast break opportunity there, and it's broken up by Skyhawks. Another jump ball here. Third jump ball so far of this third quarter, but it'll stay at this end and remain Truman ball. Shelby Velchop will go take a break. Coming in for her will be number 33, Chloe Slock. Nice little mid-range there by Truman, regaining the lead. And Sauk Valley will be able to dribble across half court and break the press. Gabby Bell will take it in. And they're going to call a charge. Truman gets a little bit of an open three. They'll try to take it, but that will be a little too strong there. Karen Velchop analyzing the defense, looking in. She'll take a nice little spin move, but that will be a little too short and be off. And that'll be another turnover by Truman. Good hands by Skyhawk defense. Chloe Slock will get an opportunity here. And she'll get a nice little fast break layup to tie up the game back at 7 apiece. Good defensive possession so far by Skyhawks and by Truman, both being tied at 7 apiece. About 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Take a contested three-pointer. That won't be a little too short. Cameron Velchop will get the board. Nice little slip there, and that'll be an easy layup there. And Truman will call their first timeout of the game as Skyhawks take the lead. Coach not happy with how their defense has been looking. A little too easy slip screen off the backdoor cut. Not what you want to see if you're a Truman fan. So far, the game has been a heavily defensive game for both teams so far. Score being a low-scoring game with Skyhawks only having 9, Truman only having 7. It'll be Truman ball coming out of the timeout. Sauk sticking in their 3-2 style offense, and they'll get a turnover off of it right there. Gabby Bell thinking about the three ball, swinging around the top of the key. And Cameron Velchop will come in and let Chloe Slack take a break. Maya West will come in and also let Gabby Bell take a break for the Skyhawks. And Skyhawks will get it to Maya West. Maya West will get a nice little drive here. Down into Cameron Velchop. She'll try to go for a layup. 2-on-1 opportunity here. And Truman will miss a layup off it, but they'll get their own offensive rebound and tie back up the game at 9 apiece. A little too high of a pass there for Cameron Velchop to try and get intercepted down low. Shelby Velchop. Be another turnover by the Skyhawks. Good block by Shelby Velchop. Just about a minute 15 left to go in the game. Score is still tied at 9 apiece. Maya West will get the ball off a dead ball. They're looking to get it down low. Nice little high-low action. And she'll get an and one off of that. 3-point play opportunity for the Skyhawks again. And that'll be a 3-point play opportunity. Just under a minute left to go in the quarter. Skyhawks up by 3. Schumer will take a contested mid-range. And that one will be off. Fast break opportunity. They'll get it down low into Shelly Velchop. She'll take a post hook. That one will be slightly off. Fight for a rebound. And Truman will come up with it down low at the other end. And Truman will respond with the 3-point play opportunity of their own. They'll have a chance to tie up their game here. Foul on Truman there. It'll stay Skyhawk ball. And she'll go to the line for 2. Chance to make it back to a 3-point lead here. First one is off. Second one for her will be good, bringing it back to a 2-point lead. 8 seconds left to go in the quarter, though. High opportunity to get a fast shot up. 4 seconds left. 2. There it is. She'll draw a foul off that. I have a chance to go. To the line. Both free throws for her will be off, and Cam Velchop will get the easy rebound. I'll be out of the first quarter there. Sauk Valley up 2, score being 13-11. Very strong defensive game so far from both teams, with it being a low-scoring game. Sauk Valley's 3-2 zone has definitely been causing Truman some problems on the offensive end, while Sauk Valley has still been a little bit stagnant on offense, but not because of particularly has just really missed some easy shots that you really need to hit if you want to keep this lead and be able to extend it possibly. Sauk Valley will get the ball to start the second quarter. Truman sticking in their band-style defense. Skyhawks still can get it down low. Coach from Truman not happy with that call. That is Kajon Skades telling ref that he wants them to let them play. Maya West analyzing. She'll take a long 2-pointer, and that'll be an air ball. Not quite the shot you want to take if you're the Skyhawks right now. Skyhawks stick in their 3-2 zone. Truman will pull up a shot. That'll be an air ball. Get their own board though. Good defense by Truman. It calls a turnover for the Skyhawks. Will not get a fast break opportunity off of this. Skyhawks will settle back into the 3-2 zone. Truman will get an open 3, and they'll hit that one to regain the lead. Maya West looking to get down with Shelby Velchop. She'll get there. Shelby will take a post hook. Will get her own rebound, but that won't be blocked. And there'll be a tie up down low and cause a jump ball. Taking the corner three, but won't be able to get it. We'll just tie up for the ball, and they're going to call another jump ball here. They'll get it to Kate Salisbury, and she'll take it herself and dribble it past half court. Kate Salisbury will take it herself here, looking around, and they're going to say she stepped on a line. Good defensive possession there by Truman. Nice little Euro step there by Truman to extend the lead to 3. Sauk Valley will get into Maya West. Fight for the ball. And Sauk Valley get back in. Maya West with a nice little drive here. She'll try to go for a layup, but just can't get it quite over the Truman defender. And Truman will now go to the line for a chance to make it a 5-point game. First one is off for Truman. Second one is also off, but Truman will get the offensive rebound. Put up a layup, that'll be off. They'll get the offensive rebound again, and they'll get it again, but Karen Velchop will be able to pull it in. Truman playing some tough man-on-man offense. Seems to be startling Sauk Valley so far. That'll be another foul on Truman early on. Starting to get themselves in a little bit of foul trouble. Officials call a delay warning on Truman, saying she stepped over the line. Truman got lucky there. They could have called a technical on that, but just decided to do a warning. Kate Salisbury will take a corner three, and that will be good to tie the game back up at 16 apiece. And they're going to call a charge here on Truman, saying that you cannot box out a defender and set a screen. Sauk will get it into Kate Salisbury. She'll drive on the line. Another foul on Truman. And Sauk Valley will go to the line to shoot two. First free throw for Kate Salisbury will be just off to the left. That one won't be good. Second free throw for her will be off as well. She starts the game 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Sauk sticking in there, 3-2. Truman will get a nice little mid-range shot. That won't be a little too strong for them, though. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the in the first half. Score is still tied at 16 apiece. Kate Salisbury will drive and kick through. Gabby Bell will take a mid-range shot. Cameron Veltrop will get a nice little layup there. Her defender fell on the ground, getting a nice little opportunity for her. Scouts will take the lead and regain back a 2-point lead. Truman will fire off a quick three, but won't be able to get it to fall. Scouts will get back down low to Shelby Veltrop. She'll try to step through and pass out to Gabby Bell, but she won't be able to get a hit on it. And that'll be a turnover for the Skyhawks. One-on-one opportunity there. Officials are calling a blocking foul on number 40, Cameron Veltrop. First free throw for Truman is good. Second free throw for her is also good. Tie the game back up at 18 apiece. Truman will settle into a 1-3-1 style defense. Scouts have not yet seen this year. Gabby Bell will take a three, and that will be off. Fight for a rebound. Kate Salisbury will pick it back up on the offensive rebound. Nice little pump fake there. Get the defender off her feet. Kate Salisbury will take a three. That won't be off for her. Truman looking to push the ball. And they're going to say that's off of Truman. It'll be back to Skyhawk ball. Skyhawks looking around, trying to get it down low, but 1-3-1 style defenses are designed to not let them get down low. And they're going, Skyhawks are going to call a timeout to prevent the turnover. Skyhawks definitely going to talk about their offense and what they want to do to break this 1-3-1 zone designed usually most of the time to not let the ball get down low and force outside shots, which Sauk Valley has not been good at so far this year with a low percentage from three. Sauk will get it back in. Truman sticking in their 1-3-1 style defense. Sauk showing it down low. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 seconds. Have to put a shot up. But there'll be a tie down low that causes a shot clock violation. Truman looking at a driving kick there. Almost got a travel called there. Drove her feet a little bit. And they're going to call a foul. And she'll go line for two for an opportunity for Truman to retake the lead with about 3.5 minutes left to go in the first half. And she'll miss both free throws there. Not be able to take the lead there for Truman. Almost a turnover there by the Skyhawks. Truman sticking in their 1-3-1 style zone. Maya West will take a little bit of a floater. Kate Salisbury will get the rebound though. And they're going to call it to tip ball, and it's going to stay Truman ball, or Sauk Valley ball. 1 second left on the shot clock. This is going to have to be a tip in. Shot clock violation there. Sauk Valley not be able to get the tip in from Shelby Veldrop as she was getting triple teamed down low. Now it's something you see often in JUCO basketball, are triple teams, but you might see a couple of those with the Veldrop sisters, with them utilizing their height advantage most of the time. Good steal there by the Skyhawks, and cause another foul on Truman. She'll go back to the line for two. Opportunity here for the Skyhawks to retake the lead. First free throw for them is good. Second free throw for them is good again. About 2.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Skyhawks now up by 2 in a low-scoring game. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Truman again. Be Sauk Valley ball. Truman switching up a little bit. Instead of going into their 1-3-1 zone, they have switched to a 1-1-3 zone. Not something you see often. Sauk Valley will get down a little, but it'll get deflected off on a nice block by Truman. Sauk Valley will get back down low and get easy layup out of it, pushing it into a 4-point lead for them. Truman offense looking a little stagnant right now as they're passing around. Driving kick there. They'll take a contested three. That won't be a little too short. And Shelby Velchop will pull back in for the Skyhawks. And they're going to say she walked on that one there. Turnover by the Skyhawks. Fight for the ball, almost causing another jump ball. And they're going to say that's a charge again on Truman. Another offensive foul as she lowered her shoulder going into Shelby Veltrop. Officials have a tight whistle tonight, calling most contact and not letting anything go tonight. Kate Salisbury thinks about a three. They'll take a three out top to Keto, and that one will be off. That'll be a turnover by Truman again. Minute left to go in the second half. Both teams will get an opportunity to shoot. They'll get down low to Chloe Slock, and they'll call a foul on her right there. Chloe Slock will go to the line for two. First one for her is good, making it a 5-point game. Second one for her is a little short, still leaving it at a 5-point lead for the Skyhawks. They'll think about open three here, try to get the layup. Little drive floater. Off the backboard, that one will be off. And they're going to say it's going back down the other way towards the Skyhawks. Never mind, it's going to stay Truman ball. Just a little confusion there at the scorer's table. 15 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Both teams will get an opportunity at a shot here. She'll throw up a wild shot that'll get hit from behind. Throw up another one, and Shelby Velchop will pull. And Skyhawks will be able to hold for the last shot. Eight seconds left to go. Shelby Velchop will take a little mid-range, and that one will be off. Truman will have an opportunity for half-court heave, and that will be off. a little too short and get grabbed by Katie Salisbury to end the first half. Going into halftime, scores 23-18. Sauk Valley holding a 5-point lead right now. Very strong defensive game so far from both teams. A lot of foul trouble so far early on for Truman, especially on the offensive end, it seems like, with them getting multiple offensive fouls. Coach definitely not happy about it from Truman, while Sauk Valley's coach has been keeping his mouth a little shut right now, with definitely being in his favor, as his girls have been able to not be able to foul as much. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back. And this is Mitchell Johnson. We are back live from Ralston Half Court. Second half of the Skyhawks and Truman game. Skyhawks are currently up 5, score being 23-18. Early foul call to send Truman back to the line for a chance to make a 3-point game now. Second free throw for her is going to make it a 4-point game. Let's see what the Skyhawks have to cook up on offense. Truman sticking in their 1-1-3 style defense. Skip past to Maya West. Skyhawks have 8 seconds to get a shot off. Kate Salisbury will take a 3-pointer. They're going to say it's off the knee of the Truman, and it'll stay Skyhawk ball here. Kate Salisbury think about the 3. Pass up on it though. They'll get it down low to Shelby Belchop, and she's going to get fouled down low. Noticeable player missing from this starting lineup for the Skyhawks. Cameron Velchop, who's usually a starter, is on the bench right now. A little bit of athletic tape around her wrist, which she injured during the last women's basketball game here at home. Hopefully that has not had any long-term consequences towards her. First free throw for Shelby Velchop is good. Second one is good, making a 6-point lead for the Skyhawks. Truman struggling against their offensive set and what they want to do. Looking a little stagnant right now. But they'll get an easy layup off of a nice little dime. Bringing the lead back down to 4. Maya West will take a catch and shoot 3, and that one will be off to the left. Truman will drive in, and Kate Salisbury will take it straight out of the hands of the defender. She has an opportunity for a fast break, but she'll take it and slow it down a little bit. Maya West will try another 3, and that one will be off. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Maya West tries to take the charge, but Truman will miss an easy layup off of it, off of a Euro step. Jess Johns will try to drive in, and she'll draw a foul and go back to the line for 2. Of a pickle there. Jess Johns somehow found a way to get stuck on top of the rim. Get the extra ball from the scorer's table. They're going to call that first free throw no good. Second free throw for her will also be off. Shelly Velchuk fight for the rebound, but will not be able to pick it back up. They're going to say a double dribble off of Truman. Skyhawks will get the ball back here. And Skyhawks will call their first timeout of the half. Or of the game, sorry. Not quite liking how things are going right now. Offense has been stagnant. Defense has still had some good possessions though, but that is mostly based off of Truman error and them not being able to get into their sets correctly, not off of a Skyhawk pressure. Truman still sticking their 1-1-3 style defense. Shelly Velchop looking to drive low. She'll try to take a nice little layup off of it, but she'll be a little too short on that one. Shelly Velchop will get a monster block, but will get tied up down low and cause a jump ball, but it'll stay a Skyhawk ball. Karen Velchop will come in. Still has the athletic tape on her wrist, but must not be causing her too much of a problem. Kate Salisbury passing around, trying to get her team going. Maya West will take a nice little floater. That'll be off. She'll try to get her own rebound and try to take a jumper. Karen Velchop will get the rebound and get second chance points. Lee is up to 6 now for the Skyhawks. Truman will take an open three, but that'll be an air ball off to the left. Jess Johns will try to drive in. She'll get stuck down low. She'll throw a cross-court pass to Maya West, who will take an open three. And that one will be off. Maya West is 0 from 3 for so far. Fast break here opportunity. Kate Salisbury gets a hustle and fouls her on the ground to prevent the layup. Truman will take a three. That one will be a little too long, and Cameron will come up with the rebound for the Skyhawks. Shelly Velchop feeds it to her sister down low. And another tie up down low, and they're going to call a jump ball. We go. I'll stay Truman ball now. Truman driving in. They'll take a nice little floater here, and that one will bounce it off a shooter's touch. Cutting the lead down to 4. Jess Jones will take a 3. That one will be off. Be a time down low again, and they'll call another jump ball. Skyhawks pass here on the outside. Looking in, Jess Jones will take a nice little short court mid-range. Good shot from her to bring the lead back up to 6. About 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Driving kick, and there'll be a little time down low. Kate Salisbury will try and feed ahead to Maya West. That'll be a little too far of a pass for her. Go back to Truman off that turnover. Truman will take a 3, and she'll hit that one. Bring the lead down to 3 now. Score now being 29-26. Skyhawks up by 3 still. Their offense has become a little stagnant though as Shelby Velchop takes a mid-range. Cam Velchop will get the rebound. That'll get down to Jess Jones. But that'll be off her. And it'll be And it'll be Truman ball as Shelby Velchop struggles to get back up. Truman will take a little mid-range there as Maya West fumbles with the ball. And it's going to stay Truman ball down here as Maya West was not quite able to get her hands on it. Truman gets the and one. Gets the and one. They'll have a 3-point play opportunity here to be able to tie the game back up at 29 apiece. It has been all Truman so far in the second half. About 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Skyhawk has let the deficit now cut back down to 1 with a chance to tie it up right here for Truman. Free throw for her is good. She ties it up at 29 apiece. And Truman will switch back into their full court defense. Truman's defense almost caught Sauk Valley off guard there. Shelly Velchop will come back in for Chloe Slock. Seems like she's comfortable with her ankle again. A little bit of a wild inbound pass from Kate Salisbury. And now that's a good play by Maya West to throw it off the defender's ankles to keep it at Sauk Valley ball. Kate Salisbury will get in the corner. And they're going to say her foot was on the line. Turnover by Sauk. Again, they are slowly starting to fall apart here in the third quarter. Truman is on a nice little run with an opportunity here to gain the lead for the first time in the second half. Opportunity here, and that's a deep three-pointer for Truman. That was shot by number 10, Vianney Gutierrez. Good three-pointer by her. That's her second three-pointer of the third quarter. Skyhawks throw it down to Cameron Veltrop, who tries to respond. And there'll be a fight for the ball, and they're called jump ball here. This is all Truman so far in the third quarter. Not what you want to see if you're a Sauk Valley fan. Truman drives in, try to take a little floater, but they're going to call a jump ball off of that. Officials so far have been quick to call any type of jump balls or fouls, and Cameron Veltrop will get a nice little easy layup here. Caught the Truman defense off guard. Not what you want to see for them if they want to keep this lead. Truman lines up a three-point corner shot. That one's a little too far. She'll get her own rebound. That one's off, too, on her layup. And they're going to say she didn't quite throw it off the defender's feet enough. Truman's going to set back up into their defense, full court defense, trying to get a stop. But coach sees it and will call a timeout to get his team organized. About a minute and a half left to go in the third quarter. Sauk Valley is now down by one, score being 32-31. It has been all Truman so far in the third quarter, regaining the lead. While Sauk Valley has become a little bit stagnant here in the third quarter, both on offense and defense. It'll be Sauk Valley ball to start out of this timeout. Good defense so far from Truman. Kate Salisbury will drive it across half court though. And they're going to say Jess Jones traveled on that one. Turnover for the Skyhawks. And number 20 will come in, Gabby Abell. She'll come in for Maya West. About a minute left to go in the third quarter. Both teams are going to get an opportunity to get a shot off here. Here's a shot for Truman. They're going to draw a foul on that. Opportunity to make it a three-point game here. Truman so far tonight has not been a good three-point shooting team. Or, excuse me, has not been a good free throw shooting team. First one is good, bringing it up to a 2-point game. Second one is also good, bringing it now to a 3-point game. Truman's going to stick in their full style and their full court defense. Kate Salisbury looking a little flustered. And they're going to call a jump ball off of here. Truman will get a drive and kick three. Fight for a rebound. Gabby will try to hustle for a rebound, but that'll be off. And Truman gets another layup. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's been all Truman so far. Sauk, another turnover from Sauk Valley. But it's going to be a 10-second violation right before she got the steal. Sauk Valley looking completely flustered so far during this third quarter, especially against this trap defense, which they were able to break easily during the entirety of the first half. 7 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Don't need to get a shot here soon. 3 seconds. Try to go for a nice little post layup, but that'll be off. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Truman has now regained the lead, up by 5. Well, that's a 10-point swing as they were down by 5 going into that half. It was all Truman there in the third quarter. Sauk Valley is going to need to go on a nice little run here in the fourth quarter if they want to be able to regain the lead. Key player on that Truman run was number 10 for them, Mrs. Vianney Gutierrez, hitting 2 3-pointers and also hitting a layup of her own, helping fuel that Truman drive and run. So they start Truman ball start to fourth quarter. Chance to make it up to an 8-point lead for them. Sauk Valley is sticking in their 3-2 style defense. They'll get a nice little drive and a layup, bring up to a 7-point lead. Gabby Bell will take it. And that's a 10-second violation on the Skyhawks. They have not been able to break this full court press the entirety of the second half, while during the first half, they had no problems with it. Opportunity here for Sauk Valley to start on Kate Salisbury. Picks up the ball way too early. Kate Salisbury will take a three, and that one will ring in for her. That's a good three-point shot for her, bringing the lead back down to 4. Truman's passing it out, and that'll be a steal for Gabby Abell. Sauk Valley has potential right here to start their run off three-pointer of Kate Salisbury, and they're going to call a foul there. Sauk Valley just still passing around a little bit stagnant from the outside the key. Jess Jones passing around. Kate Salisbury has a chance for another three-pointer here, and that will be out for her. Lead will remain at 4. Good 2 opportunities there for Truman, not able to capitalize on either of them from the strong defense from Cameron Velchop. Jess Jones will take a three-pointer for herself, and that one's not good. Started out of the fourth quarter having a little bit of offense, but has now become stagnant again, which has been a consistent problem for them in all the games so far, where they go on strong heat stretches and strong cold stretches. So Velchop will get the pass off of the tip. That'll bring the lead back down to 2. Good defense there from Shelby Velchop to get the block in. Jump ball there, but it's going to remain Skyhawk ball as Truman sets back into their full court trap. Kate Salisbury was going to take it across by herself and draw a foul. Both teams have definitely cut down on the fouls so far during this second half, especially Truman, who was in strong foul trouble during the first half. Jess Jones is going to get it down low to Shelby Velchop. She'll try a nice little post hook, but doesn't get enough under her legs on that one. Fast break opportunity here for Truman. And they'll draw a foul, and she'll go back to the line for 2. First one for her is going to bring the lead back up to 3. Second one for her is also going to bring the lead up to 4. 6.5 minutes left to go in the game. Plenty of time left for the Skyhawks to still get a comeback. Kate Salisbury will get it across half court here. Jess Jones thinking about the mid-range shot, but passes up on it. Kate Salisbury will drive and kick. Try to get into Shelby Velchop, but Shelby won't get her hands on that pass. Would have been a good opportunity and an easy layup for the Skyhawks to cut the lead back down to 2 if Shelby was able to get her hands back on that pass. Shelby Velchop will get a nice little easy layup off of the lax defense from Truman. Mid-range shot for Truman is good to respond to the easy layup by Shelby. Jess Jones will take it across half court to break the press, and she'll try to go in and get a layup, but fight for the ball, and they're going to say it's off Truman. Truman coach not happy with the defensive pressure, saying that they have to stop the ball on those when Sauk Valley is being their press. They'll get down to Shelby Velchop, and they're going to say she traveled on it though. Shot will not count, and no foul. Turnover, Sauk Valley. A little bit of a wild shot there from Truman. Put a little too much under on that one. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Sauk Valley is still down by 4. They're getting to Shelby Velchop in the mid-range, and she'll be off. She's on a bit of a cold stretch herself. And she's going to draw a foul and send Truman back to the line for 2. Chance to make it a 6-point game now. Sub coming in for Sauk. Gabby Bell coming in to let Jess Jones take a little bit of a break. First free throw is good. Second free throw isn't good. It's keeping the lead at 4. Kate Salisbury will take a 3. That one had a little too much under it, and it'll go over the backboard. And Truman's going to call another timeout. Their second timeout so far of the game. Coming into this timeout, scores 42-38. Truman still in the lead. So far, it's been quite even during the fourth quarter, but third quarter was still all Truman. Sauk has found a way to comfortably break the full court press that Truman went back into during the third quarter, but their half-court offense has still been stagnant so far. Just under 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. Truman retains possession. They're going to pass it in the middle there. Shelly Velchop tries to get a hand on it, but isn't good. And they're going to say it's off on Truman. And Truman's going to get out of their full court press, thinking that so far that Sauk Valley has got a little too many fast break opportunities off of it. Karen Velchop's going to go for a layup. Almost get her own offensive rebound, but won't quite be able to get her hands on it. Truman brings it back across half court. Truman takes nice little mid-range, but that one won't have enough quiet legs under it. Being an air ball as Sauk Valley pushes it back up the floor. And Gabby and Bell will get a nice little easy layup off there, but it's going to go off the side of the rim. You cannot be missing easy layups like that if you're Sauk Valley, if you want to get back into this game. Truman passing around. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to try to get something soon. And they're going to get a turnover. Kate Salisbury's going to push up the floor. Get into Cameron Velchop. Good ball movement by the Skyhawks, but aren't quite able to keep a hand on it as Truman deflects it out of bounds. 2 minutes, 46 left to go in the game. Skyhawks still down by 4. They need to go on a little run right here. Maya West will take a 3, and that one will be way off. Stay Skyhawk ball. Almost be a turnover by the Skyhawks, but Shelly Velchop is able to get her hands on it. Kate Salisbury is going to take a long range through, and she'll hit that one. Cutting the lead back down to 2. Truman will take a 3, and that one will lay in. Again, that's number 10, Vianney Gutierrez. That's her third 3 of the half. Jess Jones will take a 3 of herself to try to respond, and she will. Good response by the Skyhawks and Jess Johns. Skyhawks are going to take their second timeout of the half as they've cut the lead back down to 2 off of a 3 from Jess Johns and a long-range 2-pointer from Kate Salisbury. Skyhawks appear to be going on a bit of a run now off a couple good defensive possessions and off a good 3. We'll see if they are able to keep the momentum, as they're going to need it if they want to regain this lead. About 2 minutes left to go in this game coming out of this timeout. Skyhawks still down by 2. Both teams have stayed out of foul trouble since the first half, which is a big change. Both teams were in foul trouble the first half, especially Truman, who got called for multiple offensive fouls, including several charges and several which weren't charges. Sauk changing up their style of defense, changing it to a man-style defense. Trying to switch up, waste some time off the clock. Truman will take a mid-range shot, but it'll be rebounded by Jess Johns, who's going to get a foul. Truman's going to set back into their full court press to try to waste as much time off the clock. Nice pump fake by Jess Johns. 2-on-2 opportunity here. Kate Salisbury will take a three, regain the lead. That won't be off from her. Good opportunity there for the Skyhawks, just not able to capitalize. Timeout by Truman to adjust their offense as Skyhawks have transitioned to a man-style offense to try and put some more pressure on the ball and cause a turnover. Minute 11 go back in the game. Minute 11 left to go in the game. Skyhawks still down by 2. Had the opportunity to come back here. They're not in the position where they need to foul yet. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Just Johns will get her hands on the ball. 4 seconds left to go. 3 seconds. 1 second, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Good defensive possession from the Skyhawks, which is what they're going to need. Truman will sit back into their defense now, getting out of their full court style off defense. That's going to be tipped, and it's going to remain Skyhawk ball. Skyhawks have an opportunity here to tie it up or potentially gain the lead from off of a three. Skyhawks struggling to get in. They'll try to loft it in the Cameron Veltrop, but that's going to be a turnover. Oh, and they're going to say that Truman traveled. It'll be Skyhawk ball again. You cannot do that if you are Truman in this situation. That could have been the end of the game right there, as Skyhawks might have had to foul. Maya West is going to get an opportunity to take the lead here from a corner three. That's going to be off. Opportunity here from the Skyhawks. Going to get back to Maya West. Back to Kate Salisbury. She's going to try to take a step back three. Skyhawks really out hustling Truman so far on these possessions. 14 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 24.5 seconds left to go on the game. Correction, shot clock is going to set back up to 24. Skyhawks will be able to hold for a last shot if they choose. Kate Salisbury's going to get it in, and it's going to be a turnover by Skyhawks. They are forced to foul. Truman's going to call one of their timeouts as Skyhawks now have to transition into a full court press to try and stop the Skyhawks from stealing it. Ball coming back in. Truman has possession. They're going to be able to get it in. And Shelby Veltrop is going to intentionally foul to send Truman back to the line. So must make free throws for Truman, as if she makes both, it becomes a 2-possession game. But if she misses one, Skyhawks can still tie it off of a 3-pointer. If she misses both, Skyhawks can win off a 3-pointer or tie off of an easy layup. First one for her is good. Clutch free throw shooting from Truman right there. Second one for her is off. Crucial free throw miss there. Skyhawks need a 3 to tie it here. It's a dead ball here. 5 seconds left to go game. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. They're going to put one up here, and that one's off. Oh, they're going to say it's white ball here. Off of the tip shot. Timeout Skyhawks. They have 0.1 seconds to get a shot off. I do not know what the rule is technically if they're able to get a shot from 0.1 seconds. But as the NBA qualifies and WNBA also qualifies that you need at least 0.3 to get a shot off. I do not know what JUCO rules follow as, but Skyhawks do still have a bit of an opportunity here. Let's see what the Skyhawks have cooked up here. 0.1 seconds left to go. They're ready to Kate Salisbury. Who's not going to get the shot off in time? And that'll be the end of the game. Score 46-43. Truman was able to take it. That'll put them to 3-3 on the season, while the Skyhawks will drop for 1-6 at the season. We are going to take a short break in between games, and we will come back later before when the men's game starts.